inside out, loomed out of the mist. Strangely enough, it had preserved its easily recognizable form, even though the many polygonal tiles which had once formed an infinitely complex design of its surface had long crumbled to the floor, exposing the black hollow within. There was no doubt about it. The controlling nucleus of the Black Moon was an identical twin of the Stellars, the one I was facing right now. This was a mind-numbing epiphany, because it could only mean one thing. "See now?" Prometheus's voice sounded tired. "This is the third and most important thing you need to know. The Black Moon was controlled by a stellar identical to the one we discovered on board the Bluebird. The only difference was the one on the Black Moon had been infected with darkness. The rest is easy to surmise. The way the Shard's system functions is very similar to the control centers built by the Binashe, but with the Shard itself as its pinnacle. The Shard's actual incarnation dwells in the safety of the Edge. The system's second tier is made up by autonomous stellars which control hundreds of Black Moons. Or should I say hundreds of bullets shot into space to search for inhabited planets. The third tier is formed by stellars' own effectors, which run on the so-called original darkness. And finally, the last tier is made up of actual contaminated creatures, azuric beings who are forced into the Shard's hierarchy by synthetic darkness, an artificial xenocyte built for that particular purpose. We have no doubt that it was the landing of the Bluebird on Earth which must have triggered the Black Moon's arrival, drawn by the azuric aura of Bluebird's stellar. Because on top of all of its other functions, any stellar is a powerful A-transmitter capable of contacting the worlds over the Edge. Its aura leaves a stable imprint, a beacon, in fact, which must have allowed them to discover our planet. Could it be the Shay's original wicked design? Or had they released their Bluebirds into space simply because they'd run out of options? Your guess is as good as mine. One thing's for sure, this particular stellar can control the Black Moon. It can overrun its systems, bring it back to life, and steer it away from the Earth's orbit, which is the only way I see to save the planet and humanity." He heaved a sigh and fell silent, banking into another circle around the dead nucleus of the Black Moon. When he spoke again, his voice rang with increasing confidence. "There are no other options. You know, initially we were trying to save the Earth by recreating the system our ancestors had conceived. The First Legion, the Terminals Network, the system of monoliths, the alerts, which allowed us to promptly mop up any A-zones and kill A-monsters. All of these were the results of our initial attempts. Until finally, we realized that we were trying to firefight the symptoms instead of eliminating the actual cause, which is the Black Moon, its A-radiation, and its fragments which rip the fabric of our dimension apart, opening portals to over the Edge. Until we get rid of the Black Moon, the Earth will continue to mutate, leaving no place for humanity on its own planet. So this is your top priority. You must deliver our nucleus to the Black Moon and connect it to its control systems. You have to work out how to do it. Then just point the Black Moon at the sun and steer it toward it. You must destroy it. Yes, that would mean the end of Stellar, and with it the end of all us Incarnators, but at least that might give all Terrans a chance to reclaim their home planet. I know it sounds audacious, but, as I say, we have no other option. This is the only choice available to us. In a moment I'm going to activate another neural seal which will modify Stellar's key protocol." Prometheus paused. "This is exactly why I kept leading you to the nucleus. It's simple, really. Those who created the stellar system took all the necessary safety precautions. Had our intentions become known to Stellar earlier, it would have attempted to eliminate the threat to its own existence. The only persons with authority to act